the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Girls, girls, girls. Talking about girls. I don't know why we're doing this. This is something Dan and I were doing right before the show. I was like, I'm going to do it when it starts. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I was like, yes, I am. And no, I'm not. But yes, I did. I did this. I don't know why I did this. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Perfectly Misfit. I don't know if you can hear my dog drinking water like he's never had water before in his life.
I cannot.
Jesus Christ! All right. That's good.
So,
That means the muff mic is working well. Muff mic. Welcome to Perfectly Misfit, a podcast hosted by two just broke down, damaged goods army veterans who just got nothing better to do on a Wednesday. We used to do this on Tuesdays, but we don't have anything better to do on either one of those days. And Dan and I get together usually weekly. We took off last week because fucking weather. But yeah, Dan and I get together every week and discuss our bullshit. Dan and I live parallelogram lives. That's not a word. But parallel lives. We live very similar lives, even though living different lifestyles. And Dan and I have a lot of bullshit to complain about that nobody wants to hear. So this is our chance once a week for us to get together, vent. We talk about current events. We talk about family shit, friend shit, work shit, just shit. And then if we run out of that shit, then we talk about our big three topics that we really like to cover: food, other podcasts, and movie and TV shows. I mean, like movies and TV shows. Like what? I mean, like we're Americans. That's what we fucking do. It's TV, movies, food, America,
motherfucker.
America. I mean, come on now. Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing a podcast on a Wednesday talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Pew pew, America.
He tee he pew 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 pew. That's another thing Dan and I love. We are people who have handled some weapons in our lives, and we like talking about those kind of things. We like pew 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 pews and bang 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 bangs and whangs. I don't know what. I think those are Korean guns, but they exist. We like them all. We like them all. Dan, what up, nigga?
Not a whole lot. Throws
Yo.
me off every time. But no, dude, not a whole lot. Just really busy this week with work. It's been pretty crazy, but in a good way.
I don't think we discussed really crazy. He says in a good way. By the way, Dan just got his roof redone in the past 2 years, and then and then thanks to Mr. Weather, motherfucker got a brand new, custom made, fucking one of a kind hole in his roof.
So actually, I was gonna get into that after this, but I'll get right into it because it's way more fun than me talking about awesome computer problems and shit. But so Michigan, we had this wonderful ice storm, and
Ice storms are dope. Shout out to ice storms.
Shout out to the ice storm gods. Fucking I have a pine tree in right next to my house. I have a 2-story house, and the pine tree is 3 of my houses tall, at least. And a branch decided to get a lot of weight on it because ice, and snapped off and went through my roof like a Trojan spear, and it would have been right over my kid's head.
Now, folks, that's Trojan spear. It's not like a Trojan condom. It's got a lot more penetrating effectiveness.
Yes, and it would have been right at my kid's head if they were home, and if it was at night, it would have went right through their head. So that's fun. I really enjoyed that. Um, so had I didn't have power anyway. By the time this happened. Um, so then
Sorry, I got a little
get super stressed,
mouth
and I still
from.
don't have power, and
I
I'm
thought you got
telling
power
Renee.
back. What are you talking
Well, I
about?
do now. I do now, but not at this time. When the branch went through, and I'm telling Renee like I've got too much shit going on. I can't do the podcast, and then like I just sent him pictures of this shit storm, and like because that's not just like the only branch that fell. That's like, the only branch that went through my roof, and like I had other branches come and damage parts of my house and shit like that, and of course the damage didn't exceed what my deductible is, which is $1,000. So I had to pay out of pocket all that, and I had to rush to do it because we were supposed to get another storm, like a really good storm, in 2 days, and just like so much water damage and shit like that, like mold, like you don't want to even fucking think about that shit.
Gross,
So
gross.
I had to like hurry up and pay somebody to come out and fix my roof because I can't do that shit. And yeah, so that was fun. Super stressful week, all week last week, and the you know it ended by Saturday night. My old lady and I got into like this huge fight, just like we were both stressed about everything. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going here, you go there. And then that's what we needed. We just needed a fucking break from each other for the night, and it was just like, oh, so better, so much better. Everything's better at the house.
I am going to try and relate with you in saying that like I know what it's like where if just plans get canceled and that inconvenience feeling of like, okay, I've got this person in my life, the whole night is revolved around this, or the next fucking weekend is revolved around this. We've got these X amount of plans. Things are structured, especially around our age group. You know, you've got fucking kids involved. I can't begin to imagine how fucking stressful that is. You know, just not on just not just on you, but the kids as well. You know, it's like holy
Yep.
shit. I was like everything, every fucking thing. Like this is just your normal fucking life, and then you don't just get a curveball. You get a 7-inch fucking corkscrew thrown into your fucking engine of life, and god damn, dude. I've said this before on the show. I Dan lives in the fucking boondocks. Like Dan lives down a road, down a dirt road, and then you got to make a left at the end of that dirt road. Like Dan lives, he's got land, he's got property, which is nice, but it comes with this stress. And man, being a fucking city boy, you know, just being a fucking like, oh well, let me just call the management. Let me call the super. He's gonna take care of it. I commend you, dude. I mean, we've been
Dude.
friends coming up on 14 years. And this
Yep.
is the life I've always known you to live. I remember when Dan used to call me he didn't even have the option of backup power. Dan would call me and be like, "Hey, Renee, we just lost power. I don't know when I'm going to be able to charge my phone again. And to heat up my house, I got to keep stocking logs of wood."
So even with that, this time was even worse because of that.
Christ.
The could not burn wood. Um, and when you have no power out here, you have no water because it's all well water.
Oof.
So I
You don't got a pump, dude. You should have a
I
pond.
didn't have a generator yet.
Okay.
Um, so I went Monday until Thursday without a shower and like just drinking water. Like we had to get a bunch of like water bottles and shit. Then get big jugs of water for the dogs. I still have the dogs. And then at least I had the option of sending the kids to their mom's house because they were with me that week. And I'm like, now my house is getting cold, you know, and I'm like, all right, cold, no electricity, everybody's miserable. We did it for 2 nights. And then on the third night, I was like, all right, just go to like, I'm going to drop you off at your mom's.
So everybody out.
Yeah. But we played board games and shit. Like,
I
I
saw
mean,
the pictures were super cute, but I'm sure, especially your kids are getting older, so like they're
bro.
it's not as much as like an adventure anymore. Now it's becoming like now because they think their entitlement. Like I'm sure they're all feeling like it's an inconvenience. Like, why don't we have power? We should
Yeah,
have like.
oh, dude.
Uh,
They were actually really good the first, like,
I
the
mean, I
first
know you raised them in this, and
24 hours.
these are these kids are they grew up in this. These are the kids Dan has with his ex, and like sure they bounce back and forth, but I mean these kids grew up in these conditions. Again,
Right.
I've known these kids for fucking 10 years at this point now. I've seen them all like grow up with Dan being again we're military, so when we were still in the military, we dealt with surviving on the bare minimum. And I've watched these kids grow up to actually now being like, I don't want to say not entitled is not the word, but
Oh, no,
not
entitlement is the
entitled.
right word for it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Complete. No,
again,
no, 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 no,
24
no, no, no.
hours
Hold on.
without
No, no, no,
TV
no,
or a
no.
video
Hold
game.
on. I'm going military. They're not entitled. They've become complacent
Oh, very. I don't
because
think my kids could survive right
yeah, that's
now.
what I was saying. Like Dan gives his kids the newest toys, whatever, whatever, but does not spoil them to the extent of the word that I feel
Right.
like, today's, a definition of spoiled is. Your kids are not spoiled. Spoiling kids then leads to entitled kids. Your kids aren't entitled, but they've become complacent because I have not. Again, I've known Dan for 13 fucking years now, if not a little more. And like, uh, uh he has always had these problems. He's always had these electricity problems. He loses internet. Yeah, sometimes you can have even select power, but just no internet. Internet's gone. Phone lines are gone. Fucking,
Yep.
gas is gone. It's just little things I've watched. These little fucking shits. They're my nephews basically. But like I've watched these little shits grow up with these problems, and now, we went 24 hours without any power. Ugh.
It's bad.
Like
It's
little
bad.
fuckers. Hold on. Try eating MREs for 3 days in a row, you little fucks.
Fucking months on end.
Yeah, well, I mean 3 days. That's what I was saying. I'm
Three
trying to
days is bad
that's what
enough,
I'm trying.
but
I'm trying to be dramatic for their sakes.
yeah. I
Dude,
mean, whatever, man. Like,
MREs and cereal, having to ration a half a bowl of cereal in the morning.
they would just sit in my truck for, whatever, and let their phones charge while they're playing on their phones and shit.
With the heat on.
No, I wouldn't. I would just turn the one click so that and I would do that for like, they could sit in for 15 minutes and then I'd turn it off. And then the next time they would be allowed in there, it'd be like an hour, hour and a half later. Then I would turn it on for 15 minutes and then whatever. So I didn't kill the battery.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But again, overall, they were really good. But man, it was like after we played every fucking board game in the house, like you can only play Sorry so many times.
Oh
All right.
god.
It was like 3 times, and I was like, I'm fucking done. And I look at the time, it's 6. And I'm like, I can't even, I'm like, I can't even go to bed right now, you know?
Really, you got
So then
like
we gotta
another
find like
you got another two
other
hours
games.
until fucking bedtime or whatever.
Not even. Like, it would be 3 because they don't go to bed till 9, but they would go to bed, but it was horrible, but whatever.
Hey, you know
I
what,
want to
Dan?
say
Next time this happens, you should totally take him out on the four-wheeler and then whip around corners when you're drunk and break your ribs again.
I could, except that quad is completely total and gone. But
It's a good thing nobody listens to
now,
the show, right?
yeah, whatever. But now I have like access to a generator. Um, that I don't necessarily have to worry about you know too much. I can plug in a bunch of stuff and have it work. So like heaters and whatnot. So it still won't have internet or TV, but it'll be
Yeah.
warm, and I don't give a fuck if they have
Um,
TV or anything.
but so like speaking on the our consistency of doing this show, I gotta say, I don't know if I don't know what it's like on your end, but the past like month or so, I've been getting a lot of compliments about our show. Like I've been getting
Oh,
like people see me, they're like, dude, good job, man. Like fucking keep doing what you're doing. People are really happy with us doing this every fucking week. And like the people who we have I want to say like, and it's not much, but we have like a good five people who tune in every week. And honestly, when we don't get to do a show like last week, they're a little disappointed. They're like,
yeah.
man,
Well, and
well, I
we're
miss.
disappointed when we can't do it either. So
Yeah, we are totally, totally. It sucks.
I mean, there's some times where we're like one of us is having like just like the shittest day, and it's
Yeah,
like I ain't fucking doing it today. I hope you understand. And we're always both like, yeah, dude, we're fucking, it's good.
look at
And,
that. Look at that. We got a
but
hands up. Look at that already. Lemonade is urine. I'm pretty sure I think that's either Tom or that's my boy Trevor. It's one of my buddies. But yeah, I literally got hit up last week like, "Hey man, I missed the show." And honestly, I interpreted that text as, "Oh, you guys were on and I missed it. I didn't see it." And
yeah,
in reality was the person knew that we didn't do an episode and they were saying, "Oh man, I missed you guys. I wish you guys did a show this week and I missed the fact that you guys didn't do one." And like, I don't know, man. Like we've been doing this 2 years at this point, I think, and that meant a lot, even if it's just again, there's five people. We got Michelle, we got Trevor, we got Tom Sawyer, we got
yeah.
Stephanie, like, we got
Every
our
once in a while, Corey Castle.
yeah, that guy
Yeah, our
who
friends watch this. Like we
uh,
got. It's a good. It's good. I like the interaction. I like do it. It makes me
okay,
want to continue doing it. And again, it's not like what we've always said. We don't do this for like you know the
go.
views and whatnot. We do it like really. It's just for us. Like
Yeah,
us to catch up.
the views are secondhand. Like if we get them, that's fucking awesome. Dan and I are gonna keep doing this forever. Forever, whatever. But like this is just for us, and we can only hope that other people appreciate what we're trying to do here. This is that's what it comes down to. Oh, oh, that's called being real, brother. That's
And
called a great hang, dude.
and appreciate what we're trying to do. We don't even know what we try to do. We don't have our mission statement has nothing. You okay? First of all, there's a comment you got to hurry up and put on, and it's not because you came up last, ma'am. We saved the most important for last. So take that how you want.
Oh Jesus! This is why we don't do the show every week because people get sensitive.
No, can't get sand in our vaginas. Uh, but
No, Stephanie. Honestly, Stephanie hasn't been commenting as much lately. I actually I had a brain fart for a second, and I was like, "Wait a minute, hold on. We're forgetting the first and foremost fucking stalker. I mean, fan, Stephanie."
the bestie.
Yeah.
You know what we need to do? I feel like, every podcast comes out there and they have they have like a name for their fans and shit. We don't have enough fans to like really like give them a name and we know all them personally. But like
Hmm.
at one day we need to like maybe come up with a name
we
for
can
them.
call we can call them the Fiend Club, but that because the Misfits fan club is the Fiend Club, but that'd be
Oh,
fucked up.
I don't
I
want
know.
to steal everything from
No,
them.
no, but like no, but we can call them the Fiend Club and spell it PH.
Okay.
PHIEND Fiend Club.
Like fish.
Yeah. Oh God, never mind. I actually, damn it, you just ruined it. You son of a bitch.
Good.
You
Good.
son of a. Yeah. Actually, you
But
know
I
what?
was not a
Thank
fan
you.
of it.
Thank you for stomping on that stupid idea. Oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Call them the twat waffles. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the blue twat waffles.
There you go. Fucking A.
The
God, now
lemon
I really kind of want, in a way,
the
I do kind of
the
want to
lemon
blow up so
partiers.
that the lemonparty.orgs.
Yes.
But in a way, now I just want to blow up just for that. The perfectly missed bitches. I like
The-
that too. I like that too. That's a good one, Steph.
uh, wait, did that pop up? I didn't even see. Is that on
Yeah,
the?
Steph.
See, I don't see it on the comments. That's fucking
Did it?
weird. See, the last thing from Steph I got is fucking last but not least.
No, and then we had lemonade is urine. So
Oh
that's
my God, what the fuck?
perfectly missed
See,
bitches.
this fucking sucks. Yeah. All right. Well, I keep talking about it. All right. I'll see now. I see perfectly Miss Bitches. There we go. I like that one. I would like that. I could see us doing like a Golden Girls fucking themed perfectly misfit shirt.
Well, we'd have to get a picture, like everybody's picture, like the original, like lemonade and fucking Steph. We'd have to crop everybody's picture onto the shirt
Do like
and
a
have it say perfectly missed bitches. Like
a Mount Rushmore.
yeah, but like have everybody like have the Golden Girls pose, but instead of the Golden Girls faces, we put them on there.
Nice. Nice. I love it.
That'd be fucking amazing. I
I'm
would love that.
all about it. I'm all fucking about it. Dan, your power's been out. Have you been cooking?
Uh, since I've gotten power,
All right, I don't know.
I have.
I figured maybe like, dude, if I was you, just because I'm me, but I don't have 1,000 children, um, I would just be grilling, like like
I
yeah,
know.
like
So here's the shit thing about it. I got a pellet grill,
oh,
and I
so you
need
need
power for that.
electricity. You fucking
So I couldn't
dork.
do anything, dude. It fucking sucked.
God damn it, Dan! I told you. In
Well, we
case
went
of
to
emergencies, you need to have
we go to
propane
my place.
accessories.
We go to
Stop stepping on my jokes, you cunt.
tavern. We go to the Harvard Tavern down the road for. We went. Fuck, dude, every day for food last week. So whatever. It was good. It's always
Yeah, but it
good
was just
whenever I
you.
need
It was
to.
just you and the girl, right? Because like the kids were at the
Yeah, but
let the
the
mom's
2 nights
house.
I had the boys for it, we went. And it was fine.
They got the tables away from the bar itself. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
bring in the family. That's awesome. I like a good bar like that, especially. I mean, again, a reminder to people like I'm from New York City, but Dan lives in the Spoondocks, as I like to call it, where like you gotta like if you want to just take your fucking family for a burger, this motherfucker gotta drive like 20, 25 fucking minutes. I gotta drive 2 minutes. All right, am I wrong?
No, the Harvard's like just down the street. It's like a tucked in the way, dude. It's like my favorite hole in the wall.
Was
Like
that
when
there?
you
That wasn't there when I
it
visited.
was, but I didn't know about it. If I would have known about it, we would have went. I had
You know what,
discovered it,
folks?
dude. I discovered Harvard right before COVID. Like that's
I
how
want to
tucked
welcome
away.
everybody to the Make Renee Look Like an Asshole podcast,
Yeah,
starring Dan Webslinger 25
I'm
and
dude. It's my
your
favorite.
favorite fucking dickhead over here, Renee, who doesn't know a fucking thing about where one of his best fucking friends and army brothers fucking lives. I don't know a fucking thing. You over here talking about this fucking restaurant for God knows. I'm over here thinking it's fucking an hour and 26 minutes away from you. I mean, it's fucking
No,
down the
like
road.
all your chains are far away. Like I said, it's a hole in the wall like place. Like it's fucking amazing. Like the
That's awesome.
atmosphere of this place is amazing.
Yeah, well, all right. At least fucking confirm that like the last time I came or the only time I came to hang out at your place, it was a good 20-25 minute fucking drive to
Yeah,
the
yeah, which is
closest
fun.
fucking place where we can get a burger and a shot and a beer was 25 fucking minutes.
Yeah, and then it's probably like 35, 45 actually, but it is worth it. It is a dive bar.
Yeah, it's always a dive bar.
But
I
it's not,
mean,
dude. It's more of a tab. It's funny because like I say, it's a bar all the time, but it is in the summer. It's like a massive like family restaurant, like almost.
yeah,
It's fucking amazing.
my place in New York City, it's a fucking 2 minute walk. My place in the Poconos, 7-8 minute drive, but probably closes like 11.
Yeah, this place closed at 11,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you can't order food after 9.
Yeah. This place they'll serve food up until like the last hour or two. But here's all right. Let's see if we discrepance. Can you get a 6 pack to go from yours?
I, I'm sure you could. I know I can
No,
get
but
it
like
here.
I mean, I'm talking about legally.
Yeah,
Like no questions. Like all right, because like in Pennsylvania and Jersey, most of the bars, hey Bubba, most of the places are actual liquor stores. So like you can buy shit to go,
yeah, but that six
as you're
pack in
closing.
Pennsylvania costs $24 instead of fucking
Yeah,
9.
it'll be an extra $5 or $6 for sure. What's up, Bubba?
So,
Have you
but
guys met? Hey, come here, Lobo, Lobo de Cana de Estrada Puertorriqueño. ¿Cómo está ahí? Hey, come here. Up, 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 up. Yeah.
there it is.
Hey, you're a good boy. Lobo, what'd you make for dinner last? Ese principe is making how'd you say lasagna? Okay, what you put in the lasagna? I just put a ground beef, some parsley flake, some ricotta, some ricotta macera. Okay, all right, brother. Can I talk to you tomorrow about your recipe? All right, okay, all right, Bubba. So yeah, make sure you check out Dootsy. Dootsy is the shit. For your best, if you want pure, non-stop, 100% authentic Italian recipes, here's what you'll do. You'll check out Dootsy, tell a friend, and rate and review.
That's right. And then also tell somebody about us.
And that's what I call it's a chrome. It's a chrome.
Dudesy this week was fucking amazing. I
I
know we're just getting into it, but
I yeah, Dan and I are behind 2 weeks on everything because we didn't do a show last week. But last week's uh, Dude C was amazing, and this week's Dude C was even better because Will Sasso was tasked or punished.
punished.
Punished. I don't know. I mean, he's only helping the brand by continuing to do this where Dudesy asked Will Sasso to get a massage 3, 4, 5 times, something like that. And Will being Will free Will
Free
Sasso,
will, brother.
free Will Sasso, um, just didn't do it. And uh, last week, Dudesy, I think if I remember correctly, he actually threatened or it threatened some sort of ramifications and uh, decided to tell Will that he has to dress up like the Crow again with a weird little
Robert.
twist. Well, with a little, I'm not done with a little twist because the first time, Duty asked Will to dress as the Crow, he took the Crow character and spun it in ways that only Will Sasso could, and came up with the best two of my favorite characters actually that he's come up with lately was the first one was hold on, Ray Ramon Crow, I think it was, or it was yeah,
Ray Carmano.
Ray Cremano. Well, I live with my mom and my brother. He's really big.
Really tall.
He's really
Really
tall.
tall.
He's really tall. And then he also came out with the Crow as Robert De Niro, and Dutzy, and I think everyone else really loved that impression, that character. So Dutzy has taken the opportunity to force Will to bring that character back, and holy shit, Will Sasso does not fail. Dutzy continues to write scripts, monologues, dialogues, whatever you want to call them.
Journals.
Yeah, journal entries, commercial reads, for Robert De Niro, and I don't think I've heard a single one that's been bad. It's between this and Michael Jackson reading ad reads for Dutzy mugs. I don't know which is my favorite.
You know what I really want? Like,
Go ahead. Is this your
just
time now?
fucking once. I
Well,
want fucking Mike Tyson to do the Doozy mugs.
oh yes,
Just how fucking
yes,
cool would that be?
yes. And especially if, like, for those of you who don't realize or remember why we've explained, we are such huge fans of Will Sasso. It's been since before he was in podcasting. We love him from Matt TV.
Mad
But,
TV.
but when he was on, he had his own podcast called the 10-Minute Podcast with Brian Callen and Chris D'Elia. He would do these fucking voices. He would do Hulk Hogan. He would do Jesse Ventura. He would do fucking Alex Jones. He would do what's the one you just fucking said?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, oh my god. When Joe, I'm just saying, like, if you put me in a ring with like a little softer human being like you, I wouldn't even be able to tell. Like, I would just destroy your faith and like your family, your children, your family, nobody would even be able to fucking identify you. I just love my birds. I just love my birds. Like, oh my god, I've just butchered the fuck out of Will Sasso's impression, but like, take what I just fucking did and turn it up $1 million knots, $1 billion fucking gajillion knotsicles up levels. Like, I think Will Sasso has to be one of the most underrated comedians, actors, voice instrumentalists, whatever the fuck, whatever category you want to put him in. So
the
underrated.
biggest thing is like he's like a comedian actor, but like that dude could be a fucking killer stand-up. Like he could.
Yeah. Well,
kill
do you know his response to that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, like, again, same time Dan and I met, I was doing a lot of work where like I was working by myself. So I got into podcasts right when they started. And right at the beginning of fucking 10-minute podcasts, close to the beginning of fucking Joe Rogan podcast, all that shit, right at the fucking roots of it. And everyone who Will Sasso is friends with, which just keeping in
Friends with big name
yeah,
comedians.
keeping in the fucking conversation. It's like he's friends with all these other people we're talking about. Everyone who had been on his fucking show, which are big fucking names, all said, "Will, you need to fucking do stand up." He just feels he doesn't have it in him, and because of and I don't like
I
to say
get like
this.
the touring aspect and stuff, but
Well,
like,
no. He just feels like he could never be as funny as his idols. That's the thing I've heard over and over and over again. He's been on Tiger Belly. He's been on fucking. He wasn't on Bad Friends, but he's been on like, you know,
he's
like
been on Tiger Belly.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He was on Tiger Belly, but he wasn't on Bad Friends. But I mean, like he was
No,
on a whole bunch of fucking shows, and that's one thing I remember him getting his balls busted about a lot, and no matter what, years and years and years of hearing the same thing, people coming on his show and busting his balls about the same thing, he's never waned from his defense about it. Excuse me. Um, where he's just like, no, he respects and appreciates everybody's opinion that he would be a great comedian, stand up comedian, but he feels like he doesn't have and would never have what it takes to get up there and fucking like give it
no,
his all. Like he doesn't want to be labeled also like as a hack, like a lot of
right.
people with his same kind of stature where he was just a comedic actor. He's an actor. He's been a childhood actor. Fucking Will Sasso is a fucking
Fucking
legend in
great
his
at improv.
yeah, he's a
One of the best
legend.
improv.
Legend in his own fucking right. He was just like, you know what? He doesn't want to fucking get into comedy and like try to like, you know, break through. I get it. I get it. I hate it. I hate it. Understand that, folks. I hate it because I agree with everyone else. That motherfucker would be the fucking funniest motherfucker.
Even
But
if he just did his impressions for an hour,
oh my god, oh my
like,
god,
dude, get the fuck out of
Trump.
here.
Uh, uh, excuse me. Excuse me. Uh, you fired. Like I mean, like just the
Dude, I would love all of his mashups. Like if he could
yeah.
just even like we're just getting started with the crow shit, but just think of the Trump crow or
Uh,
Alex Jones crow or
uh,
Mike Tyson crow or
I'm gonna say something. Can I say something? Can I say something? Uh, it can't rain all the time.
yeah, you know what I mean? Just with that one alone, but he can do it with he could be Hulk Hogan crow. That
Oh
would be
my
fucking
god.
hilarious. I love his Hulk Hogan. I love his Stone Cold Steve Austin
It's
journal.
nothing better.
That's still my favorite thing that they do. But anyway, have you subscribed to their Patreon yet?
I have not, and I will. Um, but I'm also I'm canceling some big things right now. Like I'm canceling water delivery. Water delivery
Yeah.
is getting canceled. Unless I reschedule it to my new job site, that's getting canceled. I'm canceling Sirius XM. I don't think we've
Good.
we've
We
discussed.
talked about. Oh
Did
well,
we?
we did. We did. I
Yeah,
think.
I don't.
I
I
don't know
don't think
about
we've.
on the podcast.
I don't think we've discussed this on the show. Um, we might have actually. I feel like I've discussed this on the show.
I think we. I don't know, dude. We
But
try to
either
divert
way, yeah.
conversations into
Dan
like,
Soder. Dan Soder is leaving the bonfire. So either way, I only pay for Sirius XM because of the bonfire. So I'm canceling that. It really doesn't make any sense that you and I are not members of um the the Dutzy uh
but I am.
Discord, especially because now we're going to have the Dutzy Plus membership. But however, my whole thing is
Correct, though.
I think I only pay for two. Uh, is it page? Oh, it's Patreon. Then with the Patreon, then you get the Discord. So I pay for Patreon for Joey Diaz's Uncle Joey's
Yep.
joint, support Uncle
Always.
Joey, and then I pay for I think for the How Are You Now page, I think I throw them a couple bucks a month just
Okay.
to support their shit. Um,
I
but
do
yeah,
Matt and Shane and Uncle Joey
keep
and Dude.
talking for a second. Sorry, buddy.
So, but no, Dudesy, if you do the Patreon for Dudesy, um, when the podcast comes out, there's like an extra 30 minutes or more of Dudesy After Dark. And it's where Dudesy like shuts off and they can talk about whatever the fuck they want. And Dudesy's not technically listening, but he is. And they'll be like in the middle about talking about something. Like this week's was hilarious. Like Chad Colton was talking about like how kind of shitty his dad was and like gave like this really, really, really shitty story about how shitty his dad was. And Dudesy's like, "Oh, that's great!" Like, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Dude, dude.
it is so fucking funny. It's worth it, dude. It's worth it for the Dudesy After Dark alone, because like I thought it would be like a whole nother thing after like the show, but it like runs concurrent. Like, it's like another YouTube page, and it's just like the podcast ends. It does like the intro for Dudesy After Dark, and like Dudesy After Dark on the podcast, like if you don't pay for it, it gives you like the first like 2 minutes or 3 minutes of Dudesy After Dark. And then
Yeah.
like
So like apparently, one of the ideas they were addressing or coming up with over the past couple of months was having a streaming service, a Dudesy streaming service,
yeah,
and then Duty obviously went the cheap and smartest route to just be like, all right, cool. Our Patreon's now going to be our streaming service.
right.
So I think this is why it's going to be imperative and very smart for us to just become members as soon as possible. Like I said, I've I guess a lot of people don't know this. I'm starting a new business. I started a new business last week. This thing is like becoming very stressful, so I'm like having to focus on a lot of shit right now. It was awesome, honestly, perfect timing that uh Dan's house got destroyed last week, so I could take the time to focus on
I'm
myself.
glad my sorrow could help you.
Yeah, dude, fuck your house, dude. Get a better house. Move. What's wrong with you? Why would you live there? So when's the wedding again?
I don't know yet. It's not a definite date. Probably
um,
or sometime.
but yeah. So anyway, I literally forgot what I was talking, and it doesn't
Your
matter.
business. Your business. What's your business?
Yeah, no, I started the new business. I've been busy. That's why it was awesome. No, that's what I said. It was awesome being able to take off last week, just so I can like focus on other fucking shit that I needed to take care of, and things are fucking huge in motion. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because don't want to fucking jinx it. Either way, um, Dan, let's start wrapping it up. TV shows, movies. What you fucking been into? I've seen some shit lately, and I got a story that I want to tell and I don't want to tell, but I gotta tell.
I think you should go first then because
Nah, man. All right, but no. I'll wrap it up with this fucking other shit that I went through. And it has to do with a movie I went to. I didn't tell you, did I? My yeah, when my last. You know how much I advocate for the Alamo.
right.
Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about that. You seen anything lately? I know you haven't
I
had
did. All
power.
right. So I've been watching
Just
this
drop, yeah,
show.
drop what else you've been going through.
It's on Netflix. It's called In the Dark. It's about this blind chick.
Okay.
Um, and there's all like I don't want to give away the plot, but like it's fucking good. And the chick who plays this blind chick obviously isn't blind,
Well, you don't give away. All right. Well, give us
but
some of the
no, like
plot.
no,
Give
but
us
like
some of the
she's like
plot, but don't spoil it, you dick. Give
all
us
right.
something. You just be like, you can't be like
All
the
right. Hold
show's
on.
called
The
this,
biggest,
and it's
the
about a
biggest,
girl.
the biggest story is she finds someone dead. All right,
She
and
finds
that
someone what?
dead in a murder.
Dirt,
She finds
dead,
somebody that was murdered.
dirt.
and that is like go through like 2 seasons of just has to do with that, and then every like then like it just like snowballs, dude, and it
Dan,
gets
Dan,
worse
you
and
got to
worse.
give us more than that. You can't just tell people like, "Yo,
I
hey,
know, dude.
hey, you got to
It's so
watch this
good,
show," and it's 2 seasons
but
about a person finding a dead person. That's
yeah,
not a show, Dan. Well, hold
it's
on there, brother.
blind.
Hold
It's a
on, brother.
blind bitch.
Well, we need to develop a plot there, dude. Well, we
I
need
know,
to have
dude.
a
I don't know. I'm
story
not
there,
good at this
brother.
part, like without giving away spoilers.
Hold on there, dude. Our fans deserve more than this, brother.
I
How about how
understand.
about how about you take this back end of this storyline and put it right on the back of that red and yellow Harley there, brother. Fuck. How about you can take that
All right,
storyline, feed that fucking feed it
I'll go
full of
back. All right.
vitamins and tell it to say its prayer and fucking eat its vitamins there, dude.
Okay. So it's this blind bitch. She works for a nonprofit organization called Guiding Hope. It's a seeing blind dog thing where they give blind dogs to fucking people that are blind.
Okay.
And anyway, she discovers this person's dead, and it's like a big person,
Well,
and the cops don't really help her out all that much, and
well,
that's a lot. And then she meets these other drug dealers,
well,
and then a lot of that shit happens, and there's a
why
lot of
why
shit that happens
why
there.
does it look like you're reading from a script, dude?
I'm not, dude. Like this is like straight up
Well,
like it's me
well,
trying to think of how to tell you how the storyline
it
goes
looks
without
like you're
giving
looking
away
at the
any.
at a tablet on your table there, brother.
No, it's not. I was looking at my phone because I couldn't remember what the fuck the thing it was called. But
Jesus Christ.
there's this is the one I can talk about, and like, and I know it very well. I watched this other show called The Recruit
Oh yeah,
on
it's like,
Netflix.
is it based off the movie?
I don't know. I've never
Oh
seen the
my
movie.
god.
So this guy, this guy was like a Harvard law guy,
Yes, it's based
graduate,
off the movie.
and gets recruited into the CIA. And like he lives with two people, and one's his ex girlfriend, and the other's like this gay guy that's like his best friend. And
Okay.
he has to do all these weird missions and shit, and he can't tell them, and he has a dilemma about
Well,
wanting to tell them, but can't.
that sounds like Assassin's Creed there, brother.
Dude, oh, dude, it's I don't know. That one's actually it's fun. It's a fun show. It's very
Dude.
like there's a part
All
where he
right.
gets his fingernails ripped out.
All
Like
right.
that's
I'm gonna I'm gonna
I, this is Dan poorly explaining shows that he likes and tries to not give away shit. Like
Welcome. Thank you. Moving on. Welcome
yeah,
to
shit.
Game Slimers. this
Jesus
is this is the
Christ.
segment where we don't know how to explain the segment, but it's going to be a segment because we're all friends here. Oh, look who showed up! Well,
Dude, they do.
they give
It's
blind
blind
dogs to
people,
blind
other
people,
blind
brother.
people shit, brother. I don't know. They were blind people dogs, man. Seeing eye dogs. There you go. But they're like poorly fucking trained. Probably. I don't know. They're like, cause how can you train a blind puppy dog to be you're
Well,
seeing people
Ashton Kutcher, dude.
extra
Ashton
Kutcher,
Kutcher, brother. We've corrupted the Corey Castles. Oh my god.
brother.
Oh my god. All right. We're
Fucking
we're
A, dude. I don't know.
we're fucking A dudes, brother.
Hard no.
Oh shit. Okay. Speaking of hearts, we can end up on the food.
Let's
Perfect. Perfect
no,
transition.
stop. You gotta tell us your story about your Alamo that
Uh,
you're gonna and then you stopped and then now I'm making you because if it's about Cocaine Bear and you went there and they didn't give you cocaine as part of your food, that's where it's fucked up. All right, it is, isn't it?
I
Sucks.
am not happy with Alamo. I have been a huge advocate of Alamo for 8, 10 years, something like that, since they moved into New York. I wasn't a huge fan in the first fucking 2 years without even actually going because they had bad reviews. I went to I saw was it Get Out, the um the the Jordan Peele movie, the horror for his first horror movie. I saw it in Brooklyn. Awesome, awesome experience. 8, 7 out of 10 movie. Cool. Been a huge advocate of the whole experience ever since. Alamo Draft House, for those of you who don't know, is a movie theater you can go. You reserve your fucking seat. It's usually a two-seater. You get your own little personal table. There's a menu built in, well, menu slots built into the table you get. Little fucking light underneath the table. You can pull your menu out. Fucking look at whatever's on the menu. Food spectacular. There's little fucking post-it notes thingies on the fucking table. You write your order on the post-it note, put it on the edge of the table, hit the light that's facing nobody, doesn't bother anybody. They come take your order. They bring you your food. They bring you your booze. They bring you your beer. Great fucking experience. Um, and honestly, I don't care about movies enough lately to like make it such a big deal where I have to go to theaters for movies. I love movies, but most of the shit that's been coming out in the past 5 fucking years has been trash and nothing I really want to invest the money into going to like drive to the fucking movie theater, find fucking parking, pay the fucking food prices, deal with the
Except for
fucking
Spider-Man:
yeah,
No Way Home.
deal with the fucking garbage experience that usually is going to a movie with people who don't have proper etiquette. But Alamo Drafthouse promises a good experience, and yeah, I not now when I do want to go to a movie, that's where I go. I go to fucking Drafthouse. I love them. I've got a fucking online account. I've had it for years now. It's I've never had a single complaint until I went to Cocaine Bear last week, and I was supposed to go the week before when it came out. I sat in my almost like it's like the middle but front row. There's like a front
Okay.
section, then a back section. I sit in the front row, the back section. I think it's like one of the best seats in the house. Usually, never have a problem. It's me and the lady friend. She's sitting on my left. You know, almost sold out fucking show. Um, the guy next to me, he's reclined in his chair almost the whole show. And after the movie starts, he starts to adjust himself, for lack of a better expression. Yes, yes, yes. As for guys, as saying, as guys, this is a better way to, no better way for me to explain what I saw. And that was within like the first 20 minutes of the fucking lights going dark. And, fine, dude. We're fucking guys. I'm a gross dude. I really,
Adjust
we all,
yourself. That's
we
fine.
all, we all fucking try and sneak one in, especially, we're out on the fucking, we're stuck
Right.
in a fucking
Especially
position.
if like the fucking balls are sticking to your leg. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta fucking.
we're stuck in a movie theater. We're stuck in a fucking watching a parade. Like sometimes you gotta step left, right, step right. You gotta
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sneak a fucking. All right, we gotta readjust. We're getting old. Fine, I get it. It happens again, Dan. It happens again. Then it happens again. And our food, all of our food start. We all order. If you order popcorn, they do it well at Alamo. I'm really not blaming it on the Alamo franchise. I'm blaming it on just this one experience. Um, but food starts showing up. You know, if you order popcorn, popcorn shows up early. All the fucking little appetizers
Yeah,
start
yeah.
showing. Um, trying to girls over here. Situations over here, and I'm trying to because again, I was supposed to see the movie a week earlier, didn't get to. I had to cancel. I had to reschedule. Sucked. I had to reschedule. Really was looking forward to this movie for months and months and months before it came out. It's Ray Liotta's last movie. Go see Cocaine. But yeah, yeah, it kept happening, Dan. It really like it got to bro, Dan,
It got to a point where the dude was like just fucking playing with himself.
bro, like Dan. I'm gonna say it. I've had some itchy fucking balls in my life,
Right.
and
Feel like
like
the crabs jumped off and were crawling everywhere.
I'm not. I would never bring that situation to a public situation,
Right.
bro. Again, I'm in the front row of like you got two front rows. The front row is this front row, where you're sitting in the front row and you're looking at like the theater like this. No, I'm middle section, freaking right in front of me is the handicap row. Like I'm right behind the handicap row. We're good. Like I do this every fucking time, years and years and years. Never had the situation, and so I for lack of a better expression, and or, I don't know, I pull a Karen. Like so in this theaters, if someone's talking in your vicinity, you're supposed to report them. You're supposed to use the menu ordering system and just be like, "Hey, this dumbass is talking in this spot,
Yeah.
this chair." I did it. I'm like, "Hey, the guy next to me is touching himself inappropriately, and it's been going on nonstop." I think, and I might have just like keeps touching himself repeatedly inappropriately,
Yeah.
and nothing happens. I mean, like again, it's like a wait. They have a waiter system. They see the red light. They come over. They check your shit. They like, okay, cool, no problem. They disappear. Come back with your drink, food, whatever. Uh, I see nothing happening, and then this guy he just keeps doing this, man. I'm not look at. This is perfect. You can't see what I'm doing on camera, but Dan knows the way that Dan just smiled.
Oh,
Dan knows exactly what I'm doing, and
dude,
not for nothing. And he's next to me in a movie theater seat.
Corey Castle's got a great comment that we need to put up.
Oh Jesus! Wait! Oh crap! Wait.
That one and then one down. But
Okay.
dude, it's a fucking situation. All right, the dude is like seriously just going to fucking town on his
So I mean,
set.
and again, you know what, dude? I get it. This is the part that where I'm trying. I tried to be empathetic the whole time. Where we're like, listen, man, we've all had a little itchy
He
problems in our
probably
lives.
shaved his balls like 2 days, 3 days beforehand,
God only fucking
and
knows.
you know, like
He
you
could
don't
have
know.
he
Like,
could have worked
but I also
construction. He could have worked
don't.
construction all day. You get some fucking you get some mustiness. It's just I get it. Don't fucking bring that to the front row of the movie theater.
Yeah, no. I mean, like you get away from the public
So
when that happens.
so you know, I said what I said. 10 minutes passes. I see it like another couple times. I'm at the point where like before I even sent the message to the usher, I showed my lady like, yeah, this is what's going on right next to me, and her and I we go to the movies all the time. She knows I'm not starting drama in the fucking movie theater.
Right,
Movie theaters where we
right.
go to chill. Like that's our fucking safe haven, especially we spend the extra money to go. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, dude. At the very least,
Bro, there's paper
you can
towels.
take a horror bath.
Anyway, what I finally like it we're halfway through the movie. I'm distracted. I don't even remember half of the movie, dude. I have to rewatch this movie again. I really that movie was blown. I haven't even told Michelle like I that movie's blown. So I finally lose my shit. I thought I'm going out. I thought there was two exits in the theater. It turns out there's only one really. The other one is like towards um the server area. There's like another exit up top of the seats where you go for like the servers come in and out of with the food and the fucking drinks and whatnot. I go up there and I'm like looking for anybody I can talk to so I don't have to keep experiencing the shit.
Right.
And the little server dude's like, "Oh, our manager's over there. He's dealing with it right now." I'm like, "All right, cool." I try to relax for a second. I go back down. Michelle tells me, she goes, "Oh yeah, the manager guy was just here and he gave us free tickets, but also, just so you know, he also gave the guy next to us a free ticket. The fucking dirty pervert." And then like 20 fucking 30 fucking seconds later, manager's like, "Oh hey, just so you know, if you want to talk to me afterwards, we could talk about what just happened." And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, Michelle confirms fucking, yeah, homie just got a free ticket. We got a pair of free tickets, but I'm just like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? This is one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had in my fucking life in a movie theater, especially like where a theater that holds himself at such high regard, where like, hold on, you guys even say a word too much, you're getting kicked the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But hold on, so now, and this is gonna how we're gonna wrap this up, and I don't like doing this, but Dan, if I was a chick, how would the story ended?
I mean, I,
There's
I don't
more
know.
to this, by the way. There's also more where, like, when I was walking out, that dude was like taunting me, and he like recruited some of his friends who were sitting in the aisle behind us to like be like, "What's your fucking problem, man?" While I'm talking to the manager. I was literally
Mhm.
only talking to the manager. This fucking guy is like trying to wave his new free ticket in front of me. And I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my face." The manager tried to be like, "I'm calling 911. You're causing a disturbance," to me. Yes, yes, Dan. Seriously, this other guy was antagonizing me.
How did you
And
get Karen? You got Karen. Like you tried to be a Karen, and then you got Karen
yeah,
instead.
that dude recruited two other people, his other fucking friends, to be like, I was sitting next to him and he wasn't fucking touching himself. I'm like, actually, no, you weren't. Like it was a female and another guy, and then another guy. It was like the dirty fucker, his friend, and I
Mhm.
guess their friends who were another couple. And then like the female tried to be like, I was sitting right next to him. He wasn't touching him. I'm like, no, no, you weren't. I was sitting to his left, and the other dude was sitting to his fucking right. The fuck is happening right now? I've
Right.
This is why I'm saying fuck Alamo. Like I've never fucking felt so like unvalidated in my life. It was like, hold on a second. I'm not a fucking dickhead here.
You're
I'm
victim blaming.
Yeah, I'm literally a huge fan of the fucking Alamo Draft House fucking franchise. Like earlier in that day, I was telling my mom, like, "Mom, give this place a chance. It's so
Yeah.
fucking great." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. If my mom or little sister or fucking my girlfriend like was like in this like without me, this is how they would be." I got dude. This dude picked up the phone, was like, "Hello, 911. Yes, I'm dealing with the disturbance about me, Dan." When these people were trying to be like, "Hey, thanks for the free tickets."
Yeah.
The fuck, bro. I literally I have the business card. I've got the fucking GM's email. Like I just it's been a week and I've still have not tried to approach this because I'm mad
Because
you
like
really
at that
I'm
point,
mad
like
you
you
made me
can't
go
even
through this. You made me say this. You started me and I got it out. Thank you. But at the
yeah,
same time, cunt.
imagine like how extra Karen you have to go now. Like
Dude,
just to fucking
that's the other part. That's why I haven't
and
sent
that's
the
just to
email.
validate your own self on this. Like because now he's gonna hear like that GM probably already heard from the manager.
I
You
mean,
got
I'm
this
sure
Puerto
that's the other
Rican
part
guy
where yes.
fucking
And Dan, you know, I've worked in the fucking service industry for fucking 20, 15 fucking years. I started working at fucking clubs when I was 19 years old. I'm 39 fucking years old at this point. Like, the fact that for the first time ever, I really had to be like, hey, man, this nigga was touching himself the
Yeah.
whole fucking time. And they were like, oh, no, he was just cleaning crumbs off his lap. Bro, that's what they said, Dan. Dan, I forgot. I don't think I even said
Yeah,
that.
you didn't mention that.
Yeah, no. That was what the manager ultimately told me. It was that, what we witnessed was that he was cleaning crumbs off of his lap. That's why I
Crumbs
brought
on
up
his penis.
that's why I brought up that motion, because that
Yeah.
motion, us men know what that
No.
fucking motion is. Like,
Yeah,
when
dude,
you
if
know
I'm
you
doing, if my
gotta do
hand
a
is,
little, but
yeah,
you know what I'm
pull it
saying,
off the side. You know what I mean?
bro?
Like,
Yeah,
that's not
sidestep. You sidestep. You
crumbs.
do,
The crumbs is a flat hand. Like,
bro.
come on.
15, Dan, 15 times minimum, 15 times. Ask fucking Michelle when we're off camera. She'll fucking confirm how many times did I fucking nudge her and be like, what the fuck, what the fuck. I've only thing
You have
worse.
PTSD from the movie.
Only
You
thing
got
worse.
PTSD from the movie theater.
Only thing worse is riding in New York City subway. I swear to fucking God, dude. Nothing worse. That was fucking gnarly, dude. It was so weird, and I've always been a fucking feminist. I've been an advocate for, dealing with and trusting with women's fucking shit. Like, they go through so much shit. My mom's fucking told me about the shit she's gone through, and my little sister's gone tell me about the shit she's gone through. But like, the fucking second that I'm like, yo, this motherfucker keep touching himself, yo, like, what the fuck? They're like, oh no, it's crumbs. He's just got crumbs.
Yeah,
Like,
you
he
got
had,
me too. You
he got,
got
yo,
me
he,
too.
I got heat. No, nigga, I got heat. I got heat.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at it, but like the whole
Dude.
situation is just so.
No, I
fucking
mean,
like,
I had a very emotional moment about it afterwards, but at the same time, I have to, like, look back at it and be like, what the fuck, man?
he just had more
Really?
witnesses. That's all. That's the only reason
Dude,
why.
the only thing that I didn't do, which, like, again, this is a big thing in Alamo, you don't pull out your fucking phone.
You didn't take a video.
I swear to God, the girl could tell you, I had my phone in my hand half of the fucking time, just wanting to do this, like, just like, the world star, fucking
Yeah,
sneaky record. But I got a fucking 12, 13-inch fucking phone, and there's
right.
nobody sneaking with that fucking thing. And this dude, yeah, I don't know.
I think the only question I have left about it is like when he
Are
was
you
like
gay?
when he was like going in, right? Did he do like a sniff test afterwards?
I saw one sniff. I saw one
'Cause you
sniff.
have to have,
Dude,
like, I'm
hold
like
on.
if you're in like
Dan, we are raised by Joey Diaz. If you're scratching your nuts and not sniffing it afterwards, what are you even
yeah,
doing? What are you even
right.
doing? What
No,
are you
dude,
even
like you're
doing?
playing with
No,
yourself
no. Yeah.
if
You're
you're
playing
not.
with yourself and
You got
everybody around you.
you
Of
got to get
course
that,
he fucking sniffed it.
see if
The
there's a
guy,
good
I mean,
musk to it.
he's a savage, but he was a gentleman.
I mean, I don't
Like,
know if he didn't.
what are
I
we
don't know.
doing here?
I'm
Yeah.
glad he sniffed
The
it.
only place he fucked up was not admitting he fucking was a fucking piece of shit at the end. Like, listen,
I mean, like I
you're
said,
gonna be a
he
piece of
didn't want to.
shit. Be a piece of shit.
He didn't want to tell everybody he had crabs.
No,
Either that, or he didn't want to tell everybody
especially
that
the fat
Kirby
gothic
just
bitch who was trying to stand up for him at the end. That fucking whore.
Oh God, that's
Oh, she
even.
was disgusting.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
She
And
looked like
I,
she looked like
this is. Are we still in
if the
cancel
TV
culture?
show Wednesday came out with a special edition Peeps and then he microwaved it for like 34 minutes too long. That's what that bitch looked like.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, fat bitches like they try to think they're pretty and get away with pretty bitches things, but it is what it is. Whatever. I don't know.
All
I
right,
don't give a fuck if I get canceled, but that's
food,
how it is. There's a weight limit to
food. Let's wrap it up.
We already wrapped that up.
We didn't do food, did we?
Yeah, we did. We're
What did we
good. We
do?
can wrap up. We're 10 minutes over.
Did we do food, babe? I don't think we did food because
We
I've been
did.
cooking like a motherfucker, but it's all
Barely.
right.
But tell me what you got. You asked me. I told you.
Dan, how are the dogs? How are the doggies? I mean, like again, so everybody who knows, Dan just got his power back fucking 24 hours ago, basically. Dan had a fucking savage ass ice storm. And yeah, I don't know. People are fucking fans. All right, Lobo, come on, brother.
So,
Can you
no, the dogs
push?
are all good. They're all laying
Sure.
in bed with the old lady right now, except for my border collie. He's right there in the corner. That's my one and like that's my baby. Like that's my daughter. But like she waits for me. But all the other traders are in
fucking
waiting.
fucking heathens.
Fucking traders. Dude, you know what? I'm not that I want to end this on like a sad note. That's like a sad but glad note. So, I don't know if you remember my neighbor Eric, when you were here. That
But
naughty.
also, before you go that far, like just so everybody knows, like this is what we do here. Like there's no apologies really for sad moments. We end on happy notes. We end on fucking sad notes. We usually end on a sad note. So like just get used to this shit. Please keep sticking around. Go ahead.
So,
No, I do. I
Eric,
don't. Also, I don't. I was I was at your place for too short. I didn't get to
I
meet
know
any
it
of
was
your
like really
neighbors.
quick.
Dude,
The,
I came over.
all
We
right,
popped off fireworks. We had a couple drinks. We went to the bar. Came back. Did a fucking bonfire. Did some more fireworks, and we shot some guns
fucking
somewhere in
hammer.
there. Yeah, we did.
And
Yeah, kid.
anyway, my neighbor across the street, he's a guy our age. Um, his dog passed away a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. Um, and like he's like a single dude, so he spoiled the fuck out of his dog. Got this like really nice dog bed for him and shit. And then like now he's gone. So like he washed the dog bed, like went out and got it like professionally cleaned and shit. And like text me earlier today. He's like, I'm ready to let it go. And I'd really like this dog bed to be used. Will will you take my dog bed? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. All right. That's what Dory's in right now. That's the dog bed. It's nice. She loves that shit. I'm gonna move it into the bedroom because she's too old to jump up on the bed anymore. So, like, this is it's like good shit, man. It's like I feel like it's sad that his dog, he put his dog down. How much we love our dogs, but
Can
like,
I?
and
Can I? I'm gonna relate. Come here. Come here, Lobo. Up. 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 Come here. I'm gonna show you something I just related with. Come here. Up.
yeah,
Up. Up. Thank you. Lobo has this collar right here. Okay. It's a
hmm
rainbow collar. I actually love that it's rainbow. It's different. But unfortunately, look at this. Look how easy that comes off.
yeah.
This collar is done. I readjust it every day, every other day, and it just always comes back to that loose. Now, Lobo, go down, down. Good boy. Good boy. Now, Lobo needs two new beds. Lobo needs one for his kennel. Lobo needs one for Michelle's house. And we've both been keeping an eye out for like a bed that's going to fit him and fit his needs, especially because like he has his spots
Oh
Michelle's
yeah.
house, he has his spots here in my house, and so both of those beds are going to have to accommodate those needs. I went to the pet shop last night in search for. He needed food, got his food, but while I was there, I was like, all right. I saw they were having a sale, that time of month or whatever, and uh, they were having sales on beds and treats, which is if you're a
Right.
pet owner,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're a pet owner and you own multiple dogs, like those are like yes,
Yeah.
those are like that might as well be Black Friday for
For
electronics
the
too. Whenever they're having the big sales at the pet shops, oh my god, yeah, and especially Lobo's a big dog. I get him his peanut butter for the Kong treats and shit like that. Um, sorry, I'm dragging out this part. I did find a nice little. I
right.
found him a nice cushion bed. It was literally about this fucking big, about this fucking wide, and it was $30. But I felt it was a little thin. It was very fluffy. I felt like he might be able to rip it apart way too easily, so I didn't get it. But then I went to uh, the collar section and saw collar. Fucking loved it for him. It was like $10, $12. But all of a sudden, I had a moment where I recognized the collar. I didn't tell Michelle about this, but it was the same collar that Portia had, my last
Yeah.
dog. Uh, and I didn't recognize it until like I pulled it off the shelf. I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. And like, right when I like went to put it up next to Lobo, I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
today's ruined. And I got Lobo the peanut butter for his Kong, which had just been recently boiled and perfectly cleaned. And I got him his dog food. And I guess that's what I was trying to say before is how the show isn't always going to be happy go lucky. We're going to keep it real. I cried like a bitch on the way home last night and didn't even bother to tell my lady friend about that. And she just learned about it right now. And yeah, we lose people. We lose elements of our life that aren't promised to us. Tomorrow isn't promised. What we've experienced wasn't promised to us in the first place. So we are blessed to have experienced it. Dan and I lose people way too often, and it fucking sucks so hard. So if you appreciate what we do on a weekly basis, we ask one favor: tell somebody you fucking love them, right, Dan?
That's right, Renee. I fucking love you.
I fucking love you, Dan. Today's a beautiful day. I hope you guys are ready to suck tomorrow's dick. And
That's right, cocksuckers.
yeah, be prepared. Be prepared. Nothing.
Love you too, P.
I think that's. I'm pretty sure
I
that's.
do love that username, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I love you too, Corey. I when I created my new Call of Duty account for this Modern Warfare one, I'm not gonna do. I almost made Lemonade is Urine as my fucking username because it is like this
That's
so
got to be taken.
so fucking stupid and clever
This is on.
and
You're saying on PlayStation?
oh yeah, PlayStation.
Well, all right. I gotta be. I'm gonna be starting a new PlayStation account soon too. So maybe I might see if that's available in the next week.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's still Web Slinger, and then even Web Slinger
I'm
25i.
saying for myself, dummy.
I know, but I'm just saying, like mine. And if you want to add me on Activision for Call of Duty, there you go. Web Slinger 25.
Yep.
I
I'm
play,
on.
try to play as much as I can.
I am on Xbox Live. Xbox gamer tag is bet you I did with regular spacing. BETYOUIDID.
No
But
space.
I mean, listen, I think Dan, you know that one secret that I've been telling you about, like what I really like to listen to, where like you know whether I'm going to a funeral or I'm going to like a pregnancy. You know what kind of music I like to